Hello, hello, hello. Hey, everybody, welcome back. Welcome back. This is take two. Take two. Sorry for the interruption, but had to go to work. Come on back in. We'll go for about hour and a half. Then I'll have to go to bed. But hello, Casey. Hello, Chew. Welcome in. Hello, everybody. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Hey, Mark, how's it going? Had to leave abruptly. I hate when I have to do that, but that's the only kind of call I have to leave for if I haven't had an adult beverage. So I had to leave. So sorry about that, folks. We're going to get started again here in just a few minutes, get some folks some time to hop in here, and we will get back to where we were. I will finish up with Cherie Ward's emails. I get Casey's email, and I know Kevin sent a bunch. We'll try to get through those. Oh, it's live. It's live and in person. Woohoo! Talk to me. Yes, come on in. Yes, it is. It is live for sure. For sure. For sure. I apologize for leaving earlier. We'll give everybody just a few minutes to hop back on, and we'll get started. We had a nice little electrical storm, and lightning hit a house, so I had to go out and take care of that. Got a fire truck stuck. So all sorts of wonderful stuff. It happens. So welcome in, everybody. Type in chat. Let me know who all is here. We'll get started. We're going to get started. We got stuff to show tonight. If anyone's interested, we got stuff. We back. That's right. I dig. We back. We back, man. We back. We back. Link's pinned above. Oh, I got the link right there. Right there it is. Pinned at the top of the chat. We'll see how many people we get back in here and see if it works out. If it works out, great. If not, we'll stream another night this week. We'll make it right for everybody. Yeah, everybody was fine. Just burnt some plastic and stuff. Got a little fire truck stuck. So that's a little bit of mud on the tires. Not a big deal. Thanks, AZ. But yeah, there we are. Back in a little part of a field there and got a little stuck. But we pulled it right out with the pickup truck. No big deal. Just need a little bit of a yank. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up and share it out. Get some folks in here. Everybody, welcome back. Welcome back. There's I Dig in the basement. What's up, brother? How's it going?
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Yes.
Oh, is that mute? No, that's not me. We're good.
Give everybody a chance to hop back in here. Give them just a couple more minutes, and we'll get started. Then we made it through Rosebud's emails and made through part of Cherie Ward's. I know she made one deal before I left. Hopefully that got taken care of before I had to leave. But it's just, again, I apologize, but I had to go to work. So it doesn't happen often, but make sure you share out the stream, hit that likes button at the bottom, that little thumbs up. Ain't that a big old thick slab, double slab right there?
I saw that thing. That thing's crazy.
Yeah, it's nuts, isn't it? Thing's so thick they had to
Hey,
do that so it would fit.
I was gonna ask you, did you on your Flying Eagle, did you ever try just to get a hold of Rick Snow and see if he'd buy that off you?
No, I haven't got a hold of anybody about that one, that double with the double date. No.
Yeah, that was it. Unc one that you got. He buys
Oh, the Unc one, yeah.
Unc Flying Eagles like for good prices.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He's got his shop that's Eagle Eye shop. I guess it's in Arizona. I've gotten some coins from him. I got one of his books autographed by him.
Oh, did you? That's cool.
Yeah, I got it.
Let's see
There
here,
you go.
Casey.
Right here it is.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Gold Leaf, man. Gold Leaf is a lost art. You can find somebody to do it. That's always nice. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, he signed the book for me.
Hey, Casey. Got a whole roll of 64 uncirculated. Or most, probably AU, I guess. Some uncirculated, some nicer than others. Yeah, I got a whole roll.
To check them off for varieties yet?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
That's like I always tell people: if you're gonna get a BU roll off me, just know that you probably should just like keep it as a BU roll.
Yeah.
Because there ain't gonna be nothing in there.
Oh, you just need one. Yeah, I'll find it. I got one. I just gotta find it. But I do have one here. Yeah, I got that roll of 64s. There's a roll of Walkers and Barbers. So yeah, I got some 90%. So. But I'll look for that, Casey. I do have one. Just gotta remember where it's at right off the top of my head. Yeah, I should. Let me look here. So let me bring I dig up while I look for that. There you go, brother. Take off while I look for these 64 candies.
I'm just showing some stuff. If anybody sees something they are interested, these are just like some semi-key day buffaloes that are like the best. It's a 21P, 2 feathers. No feather. So yeah, it should have a feather right there if you guys didn't know. Right down there. This one's gone. Buffed off. $27-ish. $26-ish. This one's got some toning. Key date 31S. Semi-key, I should say. That one's got some blue toning going on too. This is like AU 35. and 37 BU. Yeah, focus. There we go. I wonder if I can hold it like this. There you go. What do we got? $29 Philly.
Hey, Kevin, welcome back.
No date 17. Both for 20. Paired. If you guys want them. There you go. Now you're back.
No, you keep going. You're good. I'll just put them up here.
So, Kevin, wonder if any Buffalo Nickel turn dark like Black Beauties. Well, I have a expensive one, kind of black. It's kind of like laminated, I guess. But 21S is a key date, and I got a full laminated one that's actually a 2 feathers. Kind of turns black. Obverse and reverse lamination. It's probably an XF. It's got no feather. 21S. It's kind of black. It's just because it's got lamination. You can see it going across the back here and across the feathers there and all around the front here. But yeah. 2 feathers 21S. If anybody wants to buy that, you probably have to email me.
Hey, Felty, welcome in.
Got 38 D over D, BU. What else? 36S uncirculated, S over S. What else we got? 35 D in AU. I wish I had a scope where I could show you guys, but I don't. Not right now. If anybody's looking for 925, I got 925, heavy 925 for basically like trying to sell both of them. 200 gram silver plates, melts like 220, 225 or something per. I like to get like 450 for both of them, which wouldn't be, that's like under melt almost. You guys probably already saw these already. $24 karat gold inlay, 200 grams. I guess I could. Hold on 1 second. Let me do something.
Hey, Big Flip, welcome in. If he has some Felty, he doesn't. I don't know if he always has any in stock, but he probably has some.
That's the back of it. But it's solid. I had to put gloves on. Sorry.
That'd be a fun trip, Kelty. That'd be fun to go down there and see Dwayne.
It comes in these like, this one comes in like a thing that looks like a book, so you can just like hide it on your shelf. No one would really know what it was. I have the other one, which is also a Norman Rockwell. Same thing, 200 grams, same kind of plate. Just never been out of the plastic. Got two
Hello,
A's.
Mr. Blue. Hi, Mr. Blue.
Two C's. I would do 80 for both of them plus shipping. That's a pretty good deal. 2021s. One of them's got some slight pinkish toning going on.
Ray, I'm not still running. I just started back up. I had to leave after it'd been on about 20 minutes. Had to go to a house fire, so I just got back, and then I wanted to start back up and give people opportunity to do some stuff tonight before I head off to bed. So I'll be on about an hour and a half or so. So I'll be on for a little bit.
I have Proof Benji, Booker T, Washington Carver, and a nice toned 1893 dark tone purples and pinks and stuff. All three of them for 75. So basically 15, 30, and 30. (2024) MS70 CAC, BiCAC, Type 2 reverse.
Hey, Mike, welcome in. Good to see you.
$60. They're like 65 plus $5 shipping online, pretty much. And my shipping is $6. I got a blue 31S. I'm starting this one off at 150 if anybody wants it.
Ray, did you type that right? Your email? I want to check that just to be sure. Oh, did you, Pelty?
2011S early release, $50. MS60. Is it coming up pretty choppy on YouTube? Because I got it clear on my phone, but I'm looking at it on YouTube and it looks like crap.
YouTube is grainy and a little choppy. Yes.
What in the heck? That's crazy.
Hey, Everyday, how you doing, good sir? Thank you.
Let's try something. One sec.
Casey Rhodes, I have two 64 Kennedys that are nicer than what was in the roll. Kim, I don't have a 64D Kennedy here, but I can get one if you'll shoot me an email, and then we'll get you a price on that. Let me know the condition. She's like, that looks a little better.
A little better. Yeah, the Wi-Fi here at my spot is pretty crappy. So I just went to regular data. Maybe that'll help.
I guess the question, Casey, do you want a blast white one or do you want a toned one? This is the nicest one I have. You can see on the little screen, this is the nicest one. But it's got a little toning. If you want a blast white one, I can get you a blast white one.
You can pull it up, man. I'm pretty much just gonna sit here and look
you're
at some
good, brother.
I gotta find some other stuff to show now.
Okay.
So,
All right. We'll just swap spots. We can do that. But yeah, so of the Kennedys I have right now, these are the two that I have other than what's in that roll. So this is not too bad. Got some toning on it. They're both the same price, both $30. This one's nicer. Does have nice toning around the side. But if you want one that's blast white like this for your book, just, you know, that's not a problem. I'll get you one that's blast white on both sides if you don't want a tone coin for your book that you're putting it in. Just let me know. Uh, 1995 double dyed Obverse MS67 red. Good, so you can see. You want the toner? You got it, sir. Yes, sir.
that's a good one. I've found that one in the wild before.
Oh yeah, it's pretty cool. You got it, Casey. Thank you, sir.
Is it the 95D, the bigger one? That's a more expensive one, I think.
I think so.
Yeah, I think there's two 95s. There's 95 plain, that's that one, and then I think there's a D that's even more double. That's more expensive. I think, pretty sure.
Yeah, on this one you can see right there on Liberty. It's all doubled on Liberty. You can see.
Yeah, the B on Liberty is pretty good on that one.
Yeah, the L, the I, the B, the E, every letter is that way.
Yeah.
It's all doubled, but
that one looks really cool in your hand. I want to get a 72 number one.
That's 100. If anybody's interested, that's 100. I have a 1927 CAC VG8 Standing Liberty quarter. That one is 30. I got you, Filthy. This one is $30. The 27 VG8 CAC. 22 Grant and AU details, cleaned, darkly toned. That's 145. Uh, 1943 Steel Scent in MS66. It's 80. Got you a Booker T today. Nice. Here's a Booker T. 1946 and MS66 Booker T. There's a reverse on that one. That one's only 70. A 2020 First Strike MS69 Silver Eagle emergency issue. Lots of words on the slab. PCGS. This one is 55. Well, thank you. As was pointed out, I showed this yesterday a little bit. This does have some milking on it. You can see that milk on it, which is rare for ASCs. BB Stacking, I think, picked that out, which I appreciate her showing. Mentioned it. I didn't even pay attention. I just flipped through coins, but you can definitely see the milking right there. But still, ASC, 1 ounce of silver. Here's an 1810 cap bust, half. Does have a drill spot right there. Does not go all the way through. Graded by ICG as a G6 in details grade. There's a reverse. This one's 100.
They'll give that one details, but they won't give a Spanish chop marks details.
Yeah, and it's something.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they actually will do chop marks and put it in the book as chop marks. You can even pull up the gray sheet pricing on those.
Yeah, but a halfway drill hole, that's damage.
Yeah. Here's a 2023. This is a metal. This is from Mexico. This is the Mexican Colominario 2-ounce silver with antique finish. This is number 87 out of 499, graded in a special 70. You can see it has an antique finish. This is a really high relief. It actually sits in 2 slabs. But super nice coin, especially if you're into the reals and you like pillars and globes. This would make a nice addition to what you have. There's the back. And this one's 300. Isn't it cool, man? Yeah, peaches. There's Ray. Is that you, Ray? It says you are. It says you're authenticated. It says it's you.
It's me.
Look, there's Ray. This one's 300. Here's a piece of gold.
Go.
Certainly, Mike, certainly. This is from a 2021 Cook Islands $5 gold piece. This is the United States Animal Series, graded by NGC in Proof 70 Ultra Cameo. This is the Idaho Appaloosa. It has rotated inside this holder. This is a thick NGC holder. They put this coin in its capsule that came from Cook Island Mint this way, or whoever minted for Cook Island. But there's the coin.
It's so weird.
What's that?
Why would they do that? They have holders for trimes. Why would they do that? That's weird.
Well, I guess they didn't want to take it out of this holder because that's the way it came from Cook. So they didn't take this coin out of their holder. So they just put it in their holder. So it's weird. It's weird though.
I wonder if it's because the person sent it in still in the holder and they didn't want to take it out instead of it getting sent in without the holder.
That's probably why. And they probably did them all this way. I bet they sent every one of them in, and they all look like this. This is the first one I've seen, but it is gold, and it is 185 bucks. Here's a 2008 W MS-70 Bald Eagle. This is a $5 gold piece. This weighs 0.2418 of an ounce, almost a quarter of an ounce. There's the obverse. Very pretty coin. 710, how's it going? Welcome in. And the reverse. And that coin, 15,000 minted, and that one is 1,050 bucks. 1,050.
Why is it so cheap? Is it not pure?
Oh, it's 90%.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. So it's not 999. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, this is a 90% coin.
I got you.
I love that reverse, man. That thing's nice.
It looks like an old military button.
First year, 1986, American Silver Eagle. $65. $1996, key date ASE. This one's 75. Well, that would have been fun if you'd have bought a tube. Nothing wrong with buying a tube. $18.51 O Trime is lower grade. It is the key date. You can see the O mint mark right there. If that was the only thing you could see was the mint mark, you know it's in 1851 because that's the only year that had a mint mark. 65 bucks, 720,000 minted. Another key date, 1921. Peace dollar. This one's 245. It's unusual to see toning on peace dollars. They didn't tone as much as Morgan's did. Here's 1919S, Walking Liberty half dollar. This one's 55. There's the S mint mark. Here's another key date, 1921S, Walking Liberty half dollar. There's the S mint mark, only 548,000 minted. That one's 110. 1819 large cent. You can see the date right there. That one's 31. 1867 shield nickel. 55. 1859 O Seated Liberty half dime. Full Liberty for the most part. The Y is a little bit weak, and the R. Well, it has a F12. That was 70. Gotcha, Casey. 1925 Lexington Concord commemorative. It's 65. This one has been loved a little bit. Still a good coin. Here's an 1863 Civil War token. First in war, first in peace. Union forever. This one is 35. 1853 seated half dime. It's 39. I don't do many ancients or really old coins, but here's a Hetunit. I can't pronounce the guy's name. The first Cilician Armenia coin from 1226 to 1220. It's 1 tram. It is silver. There's a lion. Appears a lion on this side. Sure. I had a couple of them. Which one do you want to see? I had 2 of them here. I'll pull them both back out here. Here's 1853. Got a little bit of waviness right there. That's 1853. Thank you, sir. And here's the 1859 O. A little bit of rotation on the reverse on this one. And there's that 1 tram from the 1200s. probably a line on this side. And then on this side, I call them two pole dancers. Two people standing around a pole. I call them pole dancers. That's 139. From 1915, 10 kopecks, the Russian Empire. That was 29. Out of 1915, 20 kopecks. Nicholas II, this is 50% silver. Super nice coin. This was 35. 1896, 20 sen, Japan. $54. Next two coins are historical coins only. These are two Reichmark. This is a 1934. It has the Potsdam Garrison Church on the reverse. 62.5% silver. And you can see why I call it a historical coin. It does have the fancy plus sign. 1934. That one is 22. And here's a 5 Reichmark, same design. This is 90% silver. See different in denomination right there. This one is 31. Again, has a fancy plus sign on it. Again, just historical context only. 1878 seated quarter. It's 32. 1876 seated dime for 20. 87 seated dime. Not typically on YouTube. They will take you down on whatnot though. You can't do Cuban coins. You can't do Nazi coins. You can't do any of that stuff on whatnot. Here's an off-center strike of a Lincoln cent. Do not know the date, but I believe it to be prior to 1982 because based when you look at it, I don't see any zinc coloring come through. It is a memorial design. That was 20. There's a 25-cent blank planchet. That one is also 25. 1875. This is from France, 5 francs, 90%. Big old hunk of silver. That one's 55. This is Ray, by the way, if y'all didn't know, this is Ray was the model for this.
Yeah, maybe back in my 20s.
1869. And this guy cool looking. 1869. This one's 65 bucks, as you can already see. But this is out of Portugal. Vasco da Gama. 50 escudos. Vasco da Gama was a handsome fella, as you can see right there. Had a nice hat. Looks like a leaf. $1942. Bern, Switzerland. 83.5% silver. Helvetia coin. This one is 60. High franc. 1965, 20 sols de oro. Uncirculated at Lima, Peru, 400th anniversary. It's 45. Only 150,000 minted on that coin. Low mintage. It's celebrating 400 years, as you can see right there. After you've seen the price, yeah. 1869, 5 francs. And this one is 75. $1993, half ounce, 2 pesos out of Mexico. It was 35. 100,000 vintage. And the last one for me for right now is this token from the Ben Franklin Museum, about the size of a Lincoln cent. It's $15. I'm going to go hit the emails right fast. I'm going to get Casey's emails and then Kevin's emails, and then Ray will go to you, good sir. And we'll see where we're on time after that.
Sounds good.
All right. So let's check out the emails, folks. Here we go. Let me share the screen. Let me pull the emails up. Let me scroll through here and get to the text here. Here we go. All right. Up next is from Casey. And Casey Road has a couple of emails here. Let's get this first one right here. I'm going to put his information in the chat. Now we'll go look at what he's got. So what he has is copper rounds. He has the design here, and this design. And Casey, from what I'm reading, if I'm reading this correctly, let me know if I'm wrong. Trade for silver or $5 each if you buy all 100 shipped. So do you have 20? Is that what you have? Do you have 20 rounds? Is that correct, Casey? Okay, he has 17 total. He would do $100 shipped if you take all 17. Is that correct? Just want to make sure I got the right thing on there, sir. All right, there you go, folks. So we have 17 rounds. If anybody's interested in these fine copper rounds, he would do $100 if you buy all 17, and that's shipped to you, if there's any interest. Yep, and the bass rounds are selling on eBay for about $6 a pop. Those are right there on the left. It's actually the same round. This is the front and the back of each round. So if there's any interest, let us know in the chat. We'll go to his next email.
I'm going to jump down ashes. I don't really have anything else tonight, so thanks for having me up.
All right, man. No problem. Thanks. Sorry for the delay, brother. We'll see you in the next stream.
Yeah, I'll see you guys next week.
All right, man. See ya.
See you guys later.
All right. On our next item, we have a 1969 uncirculated set asking $10 bin with $5 shipping. Right there. 1969 uncirculated set. $10 with $5 shipping. If there's any interest. Looks like no interest there, sir. Let's check out your next one. The next one is a 1945 BU 50 centavos, $25 plus $5 shipping. This is from the Philippines. $50. And we're looking for $25 plus $5 ship, $25 plus $5 ship. If there's any interest. All right, let's go to the next one. Next is the 1986 Canada dollar Vancouver train. This is $30 plus $5 shipping, $30 plus $5 shipping. This is commemorating the 100th anniversary of the Transcontinental Railroad and the city of Vancouver, which is in the background. And I did that without having to read that. I just knew what that one was. But again, we're looking for $30 plus $5 shipping, 30 plus 5 shipping for that, if there's any interest. There's a reverse. It's a nice proofy coin. It comes in the box and it's slip. So any interest, let us know in the chat, folks. Let us know in the chat if you're interested. All right, and I think that was all of them, Casey. We tried, good sir. Up next is Kevin Rose. Kevin has these, this is from the Sir Gold collection. This is a cleaned and repaired 1/20th 12 karat gold filled sterling silver bracelet, 7.5 inches long with a safety clasp. Vintage Lang double link charm bracelet. It weighs 9.7 grams. It's 1/20th at 12K, 12 karat. I believe it's asking $28 shipped. $28 shipped. There's the bracelet. If there's any interest there. Next is Ethiopian opal. This is a hand-cut 2.25 karat natural Ethiopian opal, cut and cabbed by Kevin, 12.6 by 8.8 millimeters. He's asking $225 shipped, $225 shipped. And there it's showing the measurement. Its width, 12.6. And then its height, 8.8 millimeters. A beautiful stone. All those beautiful colors. Blues and purples, reds, orange, greens, yellows, everything across the rainbow. $225 shipped. $225. Yes, he does definitely have fire stuff for sure. Next is an Australian opal. This is a Lightning Ridge opal. This was also cut and cabbed by Kevin. 1.45 carats untreated. Looking for $145 shipped or best offer. Beautiful colors on this one, the blues and greens. Again, looking for $145. $145 or make an offer. Make an offer, feel free. Ethiopian opal number 2. This is 1.45 carats. Cut and cabbed by Kevin. This is $145 shipped or best offer. Speaking of fire, there it is. Showing all the colors of the rainbow once again. There's the carat weight, 1.45 carats. 145 shipped. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, share out the stream, get some people in here this late night. Take 2 stream here. Next is Ethiopian opal number 3. This one is 2.55 carats, natural Ethiopian opal, again, hand cut and cab by Kevin. This is remnants of what this stone was in. It's like a sandstone type material. But when you mount that in something, that probably would go away. You would not see that. You just wouldn't see it in there. Instead of taking away more of the stone, left that on there. And if I said all that correct, yep, see, Kevin, I remember. I got you. Oh, Mrs. Ashes has the fire, buddy. I'm just telling you, she has the fire. We just won't talk about it on this stream. Woohoo! And there it is, 2.55 carats is the weight on that one. And again, this one is $255. $255. You could buy any of these stones, and you could commission Kevin to put these stones in a setting for you. What a beautiful piece that would be. Yep, it would be hidden in the bezel of the setting. You would never see this right here on your stone, because whatever it's sit in would come right across that and cover that, because you got to have something to hold that stone in. You know, same right here. It would come up here and it would cover that. You would never see it. So, but $255 for that one. Here is a copper pendant. This is 3 carnelian cabs set in a 3/9 fine copper pendant. It's about 3.5 inches long, handmade by Kevin, and this is $50 shipped. $50 shipped. You can see how big it is. 3.5 inches. That's pretty big. It'd be beautiful around someone's neck. There's the reverse. And of all the stamps that he does on all the stuff, I think his stamp looks best on copper, the way it shines like that, the way it comes out. I just like that best. That's the top stone, that top cab, carnelian cab. This is the middle and the bottom. And again, this is $50 shipped. $50 shipped. Yeah, pendant, keychain, spoon lure. Yeah. And you think of the fish you would catch with that if you put that thing out there. My goodness. Have some pendants right here. Mother of pearl pendants. $35 for both. The top of these are sterling silver. We're looking for $35 shipped. This is an engraved sign on the mother of pearl right here. $35 for the pair. And there you see the sterling mark right there at the top, or right there. And both of these tops are sterling. Hey, Vinny, how's it going, my friend? Good to see you. Thanks for popping in. This is take 2. I had it started earlier tonight, and I had to leave to go on a house fire, and came back and started it back up to give everybody opportunity. I hate not to give them opportunity when we can do that. But again, $35 for the pair. If there's any interest, again, let us know in the chat. Christmas is less than 5 months away. Just saying. Here is a Boulder opal pendant. This is set in a sterling setting. It's 11.3 grams total. This is $50 shipped. $50 shipped. $925 stamp. And there's the size. About 1 inch wide and about 1.5 inches long, give or take. Again, this is $50 shipped. $50 shipped. Vinny, your envelope and Morgan's envelope, because I couldn't let Morgan go without. They're both mailed out. So should have those in a few days. Up next is a Boulder Opal ring, size 7.5. Sterling silver with Australia Boulder Opal. It's 5.8 grams total. This is $55 shipped. $55. There you see the weight. There's the stone with that little speck of green showing through, and right there a little bit of purple. Beautiful, beautiful ring. There's a side view and the sterling stamp from the inside. Excuse me. They're right there. 151 shopping days till Christmas. 151. Number 8 turquoise mine rings. This is a number 8 mine. And turquoise came out of there. These are size 7 Navajo made. They're $65 each shipped. They could be resized. So here's what they are. Size 7 currently. There's the back. And there's the stones. You pick $65 each shipped. And if you need to have it adjusted, you can take a boxed in wrench and slide over someone's finger to see what the size that fits them and let him know, and they can figure out the size if you don't already know the size of the ring that need. But again, $65 shipped. $65 shipped. This is a pair of Johnny Cash earrings. These are 1 gram, 3/9 fine silver earrings on a sterling post. It's the Johnny Cash number 1. Talking about walking the line. Let's do it. $30 shipped. $30 shipped. And the heck with walking the line. And these actually are 1/10 of a troy ounce and not 1 gram. So these are a little bit bigger. These are like 3.1 grams even. Yes, sir, Rosebud. I am back, sir. Yes, sir. So, Kevin, these are 3.1 grams each. 1/10 ounce. That's right. I'm back. I'm back. Yeah, I got back from the fire. Got a fire truck stuck in the mud. House hit by lightning. Burnt some plastic in the wall. Had to tear the wall out. So they're able to stay at home. All a good thing. Everybody got to go home. Nobody hurt. That's all that matters. All right. This is an auction. If you don't buy this, there's something wrong with you. I'll just tell you that right now. I have a tomahawk blade that I bought from Kevin that sits behind me in my cabinet. This is handmade, hand napped, hand tied, and wrapped Blackfeet tomahawk. It has a jasper blade, artificial sinew, rabbit fur, bison leather, wild turkey feathers, and beads on an elm handle. This is an auction starting at $65 plus $15 shipping. Yeah, I was out for a Sunday drive. Yeah, yeah. And you're exactly right. Thank the Lord for grace, man. People got to stay home. There's a tomahawk. Again, this is a $65 opening bid. $65 opening bid. And like I said, I have one. Right there it is. Hey, Forrest, Kevin made this. I bought this from Kevin, I don't know, a year or so ago. It sits in my curio cabinet behind me with my fire trucks and my Hot Wheels and my Code 3 collectibles and stuff like that. That's where it sits. So I think it's cool, man. And if I ever get overrun by zombies, I can take them out. I got a point. I'll take them out. Looking for a $65 starting bid. $65 starting bid if there's anybody interested. $65 right there. And last but certainly not least on Kevin's submissions for tonight are cabochon slabs. These are rough stone slabs for cabochons and jewelry making or a display. It's about 13 troy ounces of material. He's asking $65 shipped. That's 55 plus 10 shipped. So $65 shipped to your door. It has Brazil agate, Mexican lace agate, petrified wood, jasper, dyed agate, moss agate. So here are all the pieces on the scale. The bottom right-hand corner, this down here, that's the petrified wood. So beautiful pieces right there. Again, $65 shipped to your door, 65. Hey, Invisible River Ranch trademarked. How you doing? Good to see you. I like that piece right there. I'm not sure what that is, but it sure is pretty. But if you're interested, folks, all you got to do is just type it in chat and we'll make it work for you. All right. That's all the emails we have right now. We did go through Rosebud's earlier. I'll go back through his here in just a few minutes. Rosebud, did you and Cherie Ward get settled up? I know I left just as y'all made that trade. Did you get that squared away, sir? I apologize again for having to leave, but just want to make sure y'all got that taken care of. If there's anything I need to do on my end, just let me know. And if you're curious how big this is, there's an ASC. Yeah, Cherie would have to be here. We don't run emails unless they're here. Yes, you didn't wait for me. Outstanding, Rosebud. Thank you for that. I would hate to run something for Cherie and maybe she sold it somewhere else. That's why if she's not here, I won't run her emails. And that's anybody. I wouldn't run anybody's emails unless you're here. That's just being a good business partner. But that's how big that tomahawk is. That's a blade, folks. You too could yell out, go kill a squirrel, crash a zombie party, whatever you want to do. All right. So up next is the world famous, or is it infamous? I forget. Ringmaster
Snotty.
Ringmaster Snotty. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Snotty too hotty. Here we go.
Allergies kicking my butt today. There's some more light on. There we go. All right. Let's do the first thing I have up. I have a Dansko album. That's the 99 through 2003 PD. You have a total of $19.75 in face and uncirculated quarters. And then it gets up to the 2005, and there's some room to add some right there. You'll need to add some in. The Dansko, I got marked. Well, I got the $19.75. I've got the Dansko for 30, so I just went straight even 50 for the album. So if you want the entire album with all the quarters in it, it'll be $50. So just a bin of 50. You'll get the Dansko Professional Archival Quality.
That's just for you, Vinny, just to look at.
Of the Rosie Dime folder here.
Well, that's an interesting folder.
I think it's an older one. It stops like at 1980. It has all of the clad uncirculated Rosies in there. But you'll need to put the silver in. I've got that marked for 10.
Who made that folder, Ray?
Let's see.
Say, I haven't seen that one before.
Red one. Treat Hobby Products.
Huh. Fullerton, California. That's cool.
So that one's 10. Then I have a complete number 2. And this is all the wheats up till 59. And it is complete. But it has some nice blazers in it also. So it has all your wheats, your steel cents. Asking 20 on it. So nice reds. Blazers there. 20 for that one. Yeah, the Danskos are pricey. I mean, the album itself is $40 easy. I took 10 off of it and just did the face plus 30. This has 3 war nickels in it. It's a little desk piece. Kind of like that. I don't know what it's made out of. I'm supposed to make it look like granite. Has all the paperwork and stuff originally came with it. Asking 15 on it. And these are interchangeable. You could take those out and put nicer ones in if you wanted to. So that one is 15. This is a 2014 medal. From the U.S. Mint. It's got the little stand in there also. This one is the 65th Infantry Regiment medal. It's a 5-ounce bronze. I'm asking 25 on it. That one is 25. Do have a casino token from Las Vegas. This is from the Mirage. I do $5 on it. Someone wants it for 5. We have a Kennedy 1981 S, clear S, type 2, tough one to find. That one is 25. You're collecting your Kennedys and trying to get them all. This is a tough one. I have a stack of quarters. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this one is a 2024D if you need a 2024D. These are all from mint sets. You've got a 74, 78, 73, and another 78. About $2 if you want them all for $2. It's not too bad. I do have a money clip here that has made out of deer antler. Asking 10 on it. $10. I have a very nice 1886 O gray sheets at 105. Do it at 90.
She's pretty.
She's a good one. We have some quarters here. 1853. Rays and arrows. I do it at 35. $27S. 48. And then I have a 27 Denver for 16. Have some Bubba's. 1907. That's a Denver, 1907 Denver. I've got 9 on it.
I agree with that, Vinny. I like this Standing Liberty quarter as well. They're very nice.
1897 for 6. $1913S for 30. Can you see the 27S? I've got it for 48. Only 396,000 minted. And we have a 10S. That one's for 10. $1980S SBA. $3. This one is the 1981 S Proof Clear S Type 2. That one I have 100 on it, or best offer. Do have quite a bit of Panama here. I got 4 of these. The 20 centavos are all 1944 Ds. Have them at 10 each. Or that one is 8 because it's not as pretty.
Did you see Keevan's question about the dime?
What was a dime for 6?
Was that a dime for $6?
Yes, that was a 1897. And Ant Marching wants the SLQ. You got it.
Congratulations. Oh, that's cool. Bend the $6 dime and please send to Everyday Opportunity with his name on it.
Oh, wow.
That's a cool addition to the jar. Welcome in, everybody. If you're just now coming in, you haven't been here for a while, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. If you're not subscribed, feel free to subscribe.
Okay, got that one. Good. Also have the 50 centavos. That one's for 12. Like I said, I have 4 of those. And I do have the one centavo, 1944 D. And this one is $3. I have some large cents. 1845, really nice condition. Got 50 on it. You're welcome, Aunt Marchie. Thank you. Also have a 47. Really nice also for 60. $17.98. 200. $17.98. And then if really early, $17.94. That one is $3.10. Flowing hair. Some Columbian Exposition and some World's Fair from 1933 in Chicago. This is from the Chicago's World Fair in 1892 and 93. This is an elongated nickel from 1883. No cents. So it is a V nickel, first year V nickel, no cents on it. You can see the V nickel there. This was done at the World's Fair. And I've got 50 on it. We have also from the Columbian Exposition, 1893. This is from the Machinery Hall. We've got 14 on it. This one I have 25 on it. Also 1893, 92. This is 1893 on it down there. Chicago's World's Columbian Exposition. That one is 25. And this one is one of the more rare ones, 1892. Token. That one is 45. And then these are from the 1933 World's Fair. Elongated cents. So this one's on a wheat cent. So that one's on a Lincoln wheat cent. And this one is, that one is 15. This one is 25. And this one is on an Indian. 1906 Indian head cent. Elongated cent. Of a 1925D. $25D. Almost full horn or at full horn. 25D. And VF20, it's an $88 coin. I'll take it down to 75 if someone wants it for 75. Some really nice condition. This is a 1926 and VF20. Get it to stay in focus. There we go. 1926. Almost full horn. That one is 6. I have a 1909 VDB for 10. And I have a 1909 Philly, no VDB, for 5. So I have the VDB and the 09. And then somebody was looking up, several people say, someone I think believe was Saturday picked up some of these. These are the S Mint marks. These are the Business Strike S Mint marks, 2017 S. I have $3 each on these. George Rogers Clark. There is only 1 million of these minted for the S Business Strike. As compared to like the W quarters, they were 2 million of each kind minted. There's only 1 million of these minted. So half. There's another one. That's the Tall Grass Prairie. Oh, there's Kim. And that one is also 3. So I found a couple more of them. Sold to Kim. She was waiting for those. You got it, Kim. Got you a couple more. All right. Does anybody want to see anything else that I had up here? Again? Because I'm going to step down. I got work tomorrow. So I got some nice mint set ones. 78, 73, another 78. You get the P and D. 74 and a 73. And then I got a nice 2024. Do $1.25 on them. Take $1.25. Want them for $1? That's face. You want them for face value, $1.25. Anything else you guys see that you'd like to look at again? The dimes. Beautiful, nice Morgan. That's all the Philippines, U.S. Philippines. Some buffaloes. That's all of the exposition stuff, and then the large cents. Then we still have the Jefferson set. I'll do this at $10. If someone wants it for $10, I mean, you've got over $6 in silver in the war nickels alone. Someone wants it for 10. Not, I'm keeping it. Still going, Dolly. He had to run out on a fire and he got to come back. We do have the Lincoln Cent album.
Oh, yeah. We're still going, Dolly. We just took a little 2-hour intermission.
All the wheat cents. this album is complete, or this folder is complete. It's got some beautiful, nice reds in here.
Conqueror of Balls, welcome in. Thanks for being here.
Have that one at 20. I'll mark it down to 15 if someone wants it for 15. A complete number 2. We have the Rosie Dime. Can't really go any much lower on that because you've got probably $2 on face. I could do it.
Ant Martin bin 15. Bin 15 for Ant.
Okay. It wants the folder.
Thank you, Vinny. Well, Conqueror Balls, we're glad you stopped in. We really appreciate you just hanging out with us before you lay your head on the pillow. We'll be on about another 30 minutes, and I'm going to do the same.
And then lastly, I have this here, which is the Dance Co. 99 through 2008 Statehood Commemorative Quarters. I've got $50 on it. It has $19.75 in face.
Kim, you don't have a wallet. We'll start one with the email you sent me. I was going to start you one.
Dance
we'll
Co. album. So you have the Dance Co. album to go with it. So $50.
Unless you want me to send it, Kim, but yeah, we'll just start a wallet.
All right. That's all I got. Thank you. Thank you for letting me come up.
Oh, absolutely. Glad you came in. I was glad I was able to come back up for a little bit. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that you had been on, and then I was like, and I had missed you, and I was like, oh, well, I guess nothing was selling. So I figured that was what happened, but.
Yeah, that's just part of it. You know, we're so small. I just have to leave sometimes. I just for a house fire, I got to leave. I just can't. If it's a wreck or something, I'll let it go. But just is what it is. So.
Yep. Oh, and we still have the medal, and someone wanted that, the 65th Regiment Army.
So here is
we'll see you guys later.
All right, brother. Good to see you. Thanks for coming up.
All right. See you guys later. Bye. Love you.
So here's a 1752 Prussia 1/6 Thaler. .752A. It is a fire chief thing. That's right. Here's a reverse. 752. That's 175. If anybody's interested in some old silver. And here is a 1759. This is a 1/3 Thaler. 1759. This one's 165. Yeah, they're just a little old. Just got those in today. They to go on my Colonial book. I thought I might see somebody might be interested. Somebody might be one day. I'm going to show just a few more items, and I think we're going to call it a day, folks. So here is $18.10 cat bust $50. G6 details, and they gave it a details because there was a little drill mark right there. We were talking earlier, a chop mark wouldn't get details gray, but a little drill mark does. There's a reverse. This one is 100. 100 for the cat bust half. Here's a 2020 First Strike MS69 American Silver Eagle. It does have some milking. You can see that milking around the edge, not in the middle. You can see it right there. Really shows out. And the same on the reverse. This is 55. 1946 Booker T in MS66. This one is 70. Only 700,000 on that one minted. Thank you, Kim. $1943 Steel Cent in MS66. Very nice example. Very original. That one's 80. $1922 Grant in AU details. Yeah, I've got some pretty inexpensive too, but you know, this is a 66. You don't see a whole lot of 66 out there. Miss Grant's AU details, clean, darkly toned. This one's 145. Yeah, the link's pinned above. If Dolls wants to come up, click the link. 1927. We'll let Dolls close us out. 1927 and a CAC VG8 Standing Liberty quarter. This one is 30. Yep. So CAC always commands a little bit more than a CAC holder. This is the neat one. 1995 double die obverse in MS67 red. I'll get up here so you can see the doubling right there in Liberty. Right there, you can see the doubling in all the letters right there, and the LIBERTY. Everyone has doubling. 1995. Well, if you want to come up, Dolls, you're always welcome. You're always welcome. So no worries. And you're welcome to close this out. This is 100 on this one. This is I got like 5 more things I'm going to show, then I'm done. But you're welcome, as always. This is a 2023 metal out of Mexico, the Mexican Columinario 2-ounce silver antique finish. This is number 87 out of 499. Only 499 of these were made. Super high relief. It's actually so much so it's in a double slab holder. They fused 2 of them together. There's a reverse. So if you collect reals, this is a good one for you to have to add to your collection. $300. Okay, Dolly. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you for being in the chat. from 2021, here is a Cook Islands $5 gold piece. This is part of the United States Animal Series, Idaho Appaloosa. This is a Proof 70 Ultra Cameo in a 7K slab by NGC. And there is the coin right there. And we'll get here close so you can take a good look at it right there. In the reverse. Good night, Rosebud. 2008 West Point minted in a PCGS MS70 Bald Eagle. This is a $5 gold piece. Weighs 0.2418 ounces, so almost a quarter of an ounce. It is 90%. This is $1,050, $1,050. Only 15,000 minted. I have a 1986 ASE and a 1996 ASE. There's the 86 and there's the 96. This is 65 and this is 75. And just like that, I think we'll call it a night, folks. Unless there's something that someone would like to see, just let me know in chat. We'll find it before we call it a night. No worries whatsoever. Thanks everybody for being here tonight. I really appreciate it. I know there's other places you could have been. We could have been in a better time zone if I hadn't had to leave for a couple hours that I left, but you know, it is what it is. So sometimes it happens. So thank you, 710. Yeah, I get it. You know, it's end of the month. You know, maybe things will change a little bit at the first of the month, but here's a nice little skull. Thank you, Vinny. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Well, folks, good night to you all. Have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you on the streams. Don't forget, Silver Keys will be streaming on Wednesday. Big T will be on tomorrow night at 7. Make sure you go check out his preview video. It should be out. And I will not be on next Saturday. I am going to the Cincinnati Reds Atlanta Braves ball game at the Bristol Motor Speedway. Be down there. They're expecting to break a world record for the most attended Major League Baseball game. So I don't like baseball, but I got tickets to go. So why not go watch a baseball game? So maybe I'll pop up a live stream while I'm there. So, but again, thanks everybody for being here. And until next time, make sure you do something nice for someone. And yeah, you're at $36, Casey. $36. I'll email you. And then we'll see you next time. Good night, everybody.